What's up, guys? This is Chapman Brooks. Just trying to get a little bit of a walk in this morning, get my legs underneath me. I'm doing a little bit of PT for an old injury and not quite ready to run yet, but we're getting there. And I had a little bit of a story on my mind this morning, and that's the story of Jacob and how many of you know me as somebody that likes to wrestle and grapple and stuff like that. And in this story of Jacob, he actually wrestles with an angel. But if we take that at surface level, we're missing the point, as is the case with most stories in the Bible. Most of this is symbolic. And so when we hear any kind of mention about an angel in the Bible, the entire point is to deliver a message of some kind, good, bad, or indifferent. Most of the time they're there to straighten us out. And that was the case with the angel that interacted with Jacob. Prior to this event, Jacob had sort of fraudulently presented himself in front of his blind father as his brother in order to steal his brother's inheritance. And that pissed somebody off, obviously. And then a little bit later on, he pisses another guy off who decides that he's going to do something about it, and he goes on a manhunt for Jacob, trying to kill him. And Jacob does everything he can to kind of run away from this guy. The story reads like almost like a high-speed chase in a movie. And it goes on and on and on, and Jacob just kind of finally meets his breaking point, and this angel visits him and more or less just kind of beats Jacob into submission, into accepting the truth of his situation, the truth of his behaviors, the reality of the chaos that he's caused, and calls him to live to a higher standard than the way he had been living. And he went on to do great things, but it wasn't until he sat with the truth of all the destruction he left behind him that was able to happen. And I think about my own story and the people that I counsel in my clinic, and those of you that I see and interact with as your chaplain, and I think about the way that we, the truth is essential for us to grow and to become who it is that we were designed to be. But we have a really great habit of looking at life through rose-colored glasses, where we sort of excuse ourselves from responsibility if things haven't been done wrong, from thinking that we could have done things better, from overcoming old and bad and unhealthy habits. And that's not exactly who God designed us to be. God didn't give us a spirit of fearfulness. And a lot of that has to do with just accepting, overcoming the fear has a lot to do with just accepting the true nature of things and realizing you have the resources to overcome whatever stuff has been going on with you. I come from a family where very often we're kind at the cost of the truth. We won't confront people who have done us wrong, or confront ourselves when we've done other people wrong, because it doesn't make us feel good. Well, I hate to break it to you, but life isn't all about feeling good. It's about growing and getting better and making the world around us better and leaving this place in better shape than it was when we found it, and taking care of our neighbors. But we can't do that if we're not honest with ourselves. So I'm thinking about Jacob this morning, and how, a lot of our growth is in letting go, and how a lot of good lies on the other side of that letting go, and leaning into doing the right thing from the jump. So tell the truth, be proud of it, be proud of the fact that it's not your job to manage the truth. Be willing to take other people's leads, or to follow your conscience, and listen to the Spirit and whatever guidance it has for you. I'm thinking about you guys. I'll be praying for you guys throughout the week, as I always do. If any of you need to reach out to me, feel free to give me a shout on the GroupMe page. But otherwise, I will see you guys around the corner. Y'all take care.